Just 2 years ago, it was possible for the people of Nyangai Island to walk along this stretch without getting wet. But the rising sea level has split one of Sierra Leone's turtle islands in two. More than half of the island has disappeared. The archipelago was once a bustling fishing community. Now, 500 people have been forced to leave in the past few years because their homes were washed away by floods. One of them is Suleiman Kaba. He has already built 2 houses on the island. Now, even the second one is threatened by rising water. Most of his belongings, he says, have already been carried out to sea.
This is where I grew up, and I've lived all my life here. It's where I built my house. First, the water washed away the last trees, and then it took my house with it. I built another house, but the water will soon take that one too. Now I have left the island and settled on a larger one that's nearer to the mainland.
Suleiman Kaba can't afford to resettle the whole family on the mainland immediately. His wife still lives on Nyangai, and his children are with relatives. Starting a new life is expensive. Most people here live on no more than 10 cents a day. Suleiman Kaba now tries to save some of the money he makes from fishing, so one day the rest of his family can join him. Now he lives on Sherbro Island, but even there he's afraid of flooding. The threat of rising sea levels is very real. A few years ago, waves broke through the flood wall. In order to restore the damaged seashore, the municipality and the government found international partners to finance this large-scale project. And this time, they want to do it better, says the mayor.
We are worried that if we are not proactive to take certain decisions, to restoring the sea face wall and to also ensuring that we maintain our green mangrove cover, it will be disastrous for our people on Sherbro Island.
This new embankment will be almost 2 kilometers long and 1 meter taller than the highest tide measured so far. But there is still a long way to go. Many islanders don't yet understand the danger of deforestation, that tree cover would provide the islands a measure of natural resilience and would slow erosion. Still, people continue to cut down trees, to use as a building material and as a source of energy. It may be illegal, but they see no alternative. Gele Sesai is a fishmonger. As she has no other way to preserve the daily catch, she smokes the fish in a traditional smoking oven, a banda. The wood often burns for days on end. The last time we had visitors from an organization, they promised us a new drying oven, but that was more than 8 months ago, and we have not seen them again. They haven't come back. Now the authorities have started to involve the local population in measures to protect the climate. Mangroves are being planted. Fisherman Alpha Jallo looks in on the young mangrove plants nearly every day. He says the roots will bind the soil and protect it from being washed away in the rainy season.
These mangrove roots will help the ground become stable again. If we don't plant here, the problems will remain. Houses will be lost, and people will have to migrate again.
The mangroves and the embankment project give him hope, says Alpha Jallo. But he knows that a lot more will need to be done to protect the homes and livelihoods of the thousands of people who still live on Sherbro and the smaller Turtle Islands.